welcome to Heidi's Homestead. Today is June 20th and it's been 10 days since my early June garden tour, zone 6A. Weather is pretty cool. I mean, it's not cold, it's not chilly, it's just perfect. In the 70s, it's not hot, but it's not cold. I said it's 74 right now, 75, and it's gonna be like this the entire week. So let's see how our garden has changed in 10 days, and it has a lot. All right, here are the snapdragons, which they are beautiful. I'm loving snapdragons. Let's go this way. Look at these beauties. These are beautiful. I haven't done any bouquets. I just let them be. Oh, and look, we have pumpkins here growing, which I'm gonna leave. I don't know if they're gonna do anything. I got another pumpkin there. Those are volunteers. I don't know if those are gonna amount to anything, but I'm gonna leave them. This is my wine barrel. I got chamomile that is starting to bloom. Some nasturtiums, some Rebecca, and I can't remember what the other things are. Oh, and I got some pumpkin here. This is a Boo Be Little or something like that. Baby Be Little. But anyways, I got there. Got some peppers, some squash, my snapdragons I gotta put up because I have some pumpkins here, and I got some nasturtiums with some zinnias. Here are potatoes, some more snapdragons. Got some potatoes. I got a tomato, my Rebecca that I gotta water, and my pumpkins sprouted, and my cucumbers have sprouted. I planted some pumpkins there and some cucumbers that have sprouted. These are my pumpkins, and not my pumpkins, potatoes that are not ready. More potatoes. I have more snapdragons here. Yeah. And some more pumpkins there. And some more pumpkins there. And these are Black Magic Bachelor buttons. And those I can't remember what type of, sunflowers. And I got a tomato here. And let's get to the other side of the garden. So this is my pumpkins. And here I got some pumpkins. Oh, these are actually squash. These are mashed potato squash. And I'm just gonna keep one. So that one's gonna stay there. That is a Wan Fu pumpkin. And I gotta thin those out too. And here I have a Cinderella. I got sunflowers. And this is a Long Island cheese pumpkin. And I gotta thin these out too. And these are honey nut squash. And this is a blaze pumpkin, and I actually gotta thin these out. And this is gonna grow out here. This is a cucumber that is some sort of summer squash, is probably a zucchini. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, All right, and I gotta fill this bed still. I will do that hopefully this week. All right, let's go to the main garden. Okay, this is my grow bag garden. I got some squash. I can't remember what type of squash. It's either zucchini or round squash. I got some peppers there, and there. My strawberries, in there I have rosemary and golden yarrow. And I don't know if these have peppers. It's big, but I don't see any. I see flowers, but no peppers yet. These are my potatoes. Looking pretty good. Here I have some green onions. And these are, what are these? Leeks. Sorry for hot. I got potatoes here. Some beautiful zinnias. Gorgeous. Look at that color. And I didn't plant these. These are in there. Look at that. Those are beautiful. Gorgeous. Here I got some more snapdragons with some kale. And I got a zinnia probably. Some zinnia. This is my onion patch / carrot patch and shallots. God, these weeds are horrendous. Oh my God, there's a lot of weeds in here that I need to remove. Okay, I'm gonna do that after. My onions are bulbing up, as you guys could see. They're bulbing up. I got a pumpkin here, so they're looking pretty good. I do gotta come and weed these 3 beds. These are the worst beds with weeds. Yeah, I gotta come and weed this out. This is just horrible. I got a pepper plant and I got a tomato plant. And my onions are bulbing up, as you can see. They're looking pretty good. A little behind, but nonetheless, they are bulbing up, and that's what I want. Oh yeah, this bed needs weeded. So, yeah, but they're bulbing up. All right, I got a watermelon here. And it's growing down there. And here I have some carrots. I hate these weeds. This is another melon, I think. Or it could be a pumpkin. I don't know what it is. Can't remember what I planted, but I gotta weed it out. It's either a melon or a pumpkin. All right. And here I have some onions, and here I got some volunteer tomatoes, Romas, which I'm gonna leave. And here are my shallots. Oh, I gotta come and weed this out. But look at the shallots. They are growing. Look at that. Next year, I am not gonna grow my own onions. I'm just gonna buy some started onions. And this was supposed to be zinnias, but the weeds took over. Yeah. And some peppers that I gotta weed out. These are the worst weeds. I'm not kidding. I have these growing all over the place, and I don't know what they are. This is a pepper. This is a red bell. This is a canary bell, so it's going to be a yellow. In here I have some cosmos with, what are these? Sunflowers. Different types of sunflowers with my mint. In here, back there I have beans, carrots with some, what are these? Leeks, and potatoes. Yeah, these are potatoes that are not ready yet. This bed is a mixed bed. I got more potatoes in here. And I got some flowers, it looks like. It looks like cosmos. And my green beans with some peppers. Yeah, so green beans are flowering. That means I'm gonna get fruit or beans, green beans soon. All right, so in here I got romas. I think 5 romas. And I gotta, is this a weed or a green bean? That's a weed. Oh, I hate these. All right. So I just took that out. So the romas, potatoes. I think I'm gonna harvest this today. I need to give this area some breathing room. I got this tomato. It's not doing too good. I gotta prune it, but these are doing absolutely beautiful. Oh, and I got some peppers apparently in here too. This is the strawberry bed with some weeds that I gotta take out. And here I got a tomato plant that I decided to plant there. Here is a potato plant with some green beans and some, what are these? Peppers? Some more peppers, kale, peppers, and this is basil. And I gotta weed this bed out. And I got peppers here. And I got basil there. And I got a tomato here. This is a pan out of my tomatillo bed. And that how, oh, and there's a tomato in here. But my tomatillos are starting to fruit, as you can see. So I'm hoping I have a big harvest of tomatillos because I want to make salsa, green salsa. And there is that. So this bed is looking pretty good, minus the weeds that I gotta weed out. So on this side, I have 2 tomatoes. Sorry, if I forget the names, I just got out of work. So I just came home, me and my husband went to go eat lunch. And I was like, I need to make a garden tour. Okay, so here I have my green beans. These are nasturtiums. Ooh, are they gonna flower? Yeah, they are. Look at that. I just seen that today. So I'm pretty excited for these. Beautiful. I'm gonna have these all over my garden next year. They are beautiful. I gotta weed this bed out. So this has just in 10 days, it has exploded, guys. I got kale. I got peppers growing. Look at that. Beautiful. Those are banana peppers. And they're just growing beautifully. This is a purple cayenne. So So I have a lot of purple cayennes. And look at these Anaheim peppers. Aren't they beautiful? Look at that. So I'm pretty excited for that. This is another pepper, kale that got damaged by bugs and deer. I'm loving this bed. This is probably one of my favorite beds, with that one too. And I don't see any tomatoes in here. So there's a lot of flowers, but no fruits yet. So that is a panoramic, is that how you call it, of my garden bed on this side. Looks beautiful. Okay, so this is my Roma bed. It's beautiful. I'm loving it. And I already see some weeds in here that I don't want. Those weeds are horrible. I gotta come and prune these too. We're looking like we're getting some damage, but we'll just prune those. Okay, so I do see some flowers, so that's good. I don't see any tomatoes yet, but I'm sure we will get them here in about 2 weeks. And I got 9 Romas in this bed. And this garlic still looks good. Okay, so this is another bed that I'm struggling with weeds. But other than that, it's looking pretty good. So I have quite a bit of stuff in here besides the weeds. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tomatoes in here that are heavily pruned. I got zinnias in the front. I got some pumpkins here with some garlic. And here you got another pumpkin growing. Wee bit little. With some weeds that I gotta weed out. And this is a honey nut butternut squash. And this tomato is just gorgeous. It's beautiful. I gotta come and tie these up. And I got some basil in here too. And these are round zucchinis, which got pollinated. I didn't think they were gonna get pollinated, but they did. So I'm pretty happy about that. So these will probably be ready in about 2 weeks. And I got tons of them. Here I got another squash. I think this is a patty pan squash. First time growing them. I'm sorry, I'm winded. I'm still dealing with congestion. So here I have sunflowers that the deer ate. But I didn't take them out because I saw that they were still growing foliage. Which they are, you can see. So I'm hoping we'll get something out of those. Here I have some white flat boar pumpkins. And we have 2 here. And I think I'm just gonna leave one. Here I got more garlic with, I think this is sunflower. And this is baby bear pumpkin. And I'm just gonna need one, so we'll stick with that one. All right, so this is part of this garden. And it wraps around like this. And I call this my main garden, by the way. Which is, I don't know why, but I just do. But this is where I plant the majority of my main crops. I mean, this side, the chickens. And this is my garlic patch. I got some nasturtiums in here. As you can see, I gotta weed it out. I got some pumpkins growing in here too. Hopefully they sprouted already. These. Oh, and I have what are those? Potatoes in here too. So as you can see, I have pulled out some garlic, and the reason I pulled it out is because it's rotted. So I am not going to be planting. I know a lot of people have good reviews, great reviews for the garlic. I think it's called Music. But Music didn't do very good for me. It rotted a lot. And you see it here. I have in this area. It just had rotted. So I'm not going to plant Music no more. I'm actually just going to plant 3 varieties of garlic this October. And I think one of them is just going to be chestnut. I might just do 2. I don't want to plant a whole bunch of garlic, which I love the garlic, but I am not going to plant a whole bunch of it this year. I think we're just going to do probably 2 garden beds, 6x3s. I have here 1, 2, 3, 4 garlic beds, and some are mixed with potatoes. But I think we're not going to do this much garlic. So some of this garlic will be ready to harvest in July, right on time on the 4th. But I have been seeing like this garlic. You can see it's probably ready because it has 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh yeah. This garlic was definitely ready. You can see I waited too long. It split. So yeah. It's still usable. No, it was rotting, you see? Yeah. I've been dealing with this. It's kind of disappointing. It doesn't smell at all. But yeah, this needed to be picked quite a while ago. So I'm gonna wash it up and see if I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna leave it here for now. But yeah, there's a lot of weeds that I gotta take out from here too. So we're gonna plant. I'm gonna plant some fall tomatoes, and we're gonna do them in here. But there are some garlic in here that, yeah, this could be, yeah. Some garlic could be already harvested. Small, but it's still good. Still usable. So, yeah. So there is this variety, I think, also didn't do good. And I didn't tag it. Or maybe I did. What is this? Is it? I don't even know. Music, yeah. So this is Music. So yeah, my Music garlic didn't do very good. So I don't think I'm going to plant Music again. It just rotted. And you can see a big chunk of it missing. So, all right. Next is another garlic bed with potatoes. The garlic is in there, just the potatoes have outgrown them. Okay. And I have harvested some potatoes from here because I needed it for dinner, which they were great. But I still have all this to harvest. So that's not going to be ready until July or until all this dies down. Okay. All right. So this is another potato bed. That is looking pretty good, pretty luscious. And this is my rhubarb, and I gotta weed this bed out. Like, this is just ridiculous. Okay, and here I have my peppers, and I got some tomatoes, which I don't know why this is looking sad. Midnight plum. I don't know why that's looking pretty sad. But I'm going to feed these. And that is getting hit by disease already. Big mama. Yeah, that's already getting hit by disease. You can see that. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not very impressed with this bed. This is probably a bed that's not looking too well. Except for the peppers. Peppers are looking fantastic. Zinnias are looking okay. Yeah, these are not looking too good. But my peppers are looking good. These are looking good. Yeah, this bed is in a struggle bus. I don't know why. But here I have a pumpkin. This is a blaze pumpkin. And I got a watermelon here. But yeah, this is struggle bus bed. And I don't know why. Okay, here I have another, I think this is a squash. And I got some garlic. And I had some runner beans, but the deer ate them. I got potatoes in here, and I planted some squash, but they never sprouted. So this bed is a bit empty. I got what is that? A pumpkin. That's a sugar pie pumpkin. Here, I got some potatoes. I think I have some peppers in here too. Yeah. These pumpkins are choking out. And I got some tomatoes in here. And some tomatoes that are growing in there. And a bumblebee. Okay. So here, this is my husband's garden bed. So this is my husband's garden bed. I gotta feed these. This is a Valencia pumpkin. And you can see that struggling because the pumpkins have been, the potatoes have been blocking it. But these two are pumpkins. And they are just growing and growing and growing. They're doing beautifully. And I think this is a zucchini. Here is another pumpkin. This is a black cat pumpkin. And, we have some calendula in here. Looks beautiful. And some more calendula. And his tomatoes are looking beautiful. And a bee. Oh, and I have some green beans in there too. And here are his tomatoes. And as you can see, he has some tomatoes growing in there. And some more tomatoes. And these tomatoes are kind of struggling. I'm gonna feed them, but they are struggling. All right, so in this bed, I have some pumpkins with some calendula. And these are Jardelli pumpkins. And kale with peppers in here. And some tomatoes in here, which is looking pretty good. Oh, and in here we have some potatoes with calendula. And these are beautiful. I'm loving this. Borage. Great way to invite pollinators. And tomatoes. And here are peppers. All those are peppers. And I don't see any fruit in them yet. With some dill and some cucumbers. And here I have a pumpkin that I want it to trail out this way. And this is that warty thing. All right. And that is this part of the garden. As you can see. And this is how it looks like. Now we're going to go to the inside of my yard, where I have the majority of my tomatoes. Okay. We're going to start off on my 2 herb beds. Here I have a tomato that's not doing too good. I think that's catnip. Dill. Cilantro that is bolting. Parsley, I'm keeping the cilantro because my budgies eat cilantro and they love it. So I'm keeping that for them. Here I have some borage. Here I have some oregano. I got some chives that I gotta plant still. I got some nasturtiums with some thyme. And this is calendula. It's beautiful. I love this color. I got fennel. And some more thyme. And here I have sage. And that's weeds. And this is like my patty pan patch. I got here, I think 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 5 in here. And they are looking pretty good. And it looks like they are flowering. So I'm pretty happy about that. Looks like only that one's flowering actually. And this is my first time growing this type of squash. I think it's called scallop squash. Here I got a tomato. All right. Coming this way. This is my pepper tomato patch. This bed is empty. These are my bell peppers. Some are in the struggle balls, which is okay. What are these? Tomatoes. Sorry, I'm forgetting the name. Tomatoes are doing absolutely beautiful. There's a bumblebee somewhere around there. There it is. And some more tomatoes in here. And this is a little mixed bed. Potatoes, tomatoes, and peppers. And they are looking beautifully. I'm loving this bed. I think I have some fruit in here too that is growing. Yeah, and this is some cosmos. And this is a red cherry, I think. And yeah. This is a potato bed. And they are looking pretty good. And we got some tomatoes in here. Okay, this bed is just a whole bunch of things. I got a potato in here. Some, what are those? Green beans. A tomato. Got some basil, a tomato in there. And I don't know what happened to this summer squash, but it's just dead and I gotta pull it out. That is another summer squash, but that's doing good. In here, oops, is, oh, okay. So my fennel did not make it. I'll grow fennel next year. I don't know if I'm gonna like fennel because I heard it's licorice and I don't like licorice, but I just want to grow it and give it a try. I got some pumpkins, melons. My peppers are doing actually pretty good in here. I gotta take some weeds out, but yeah, this is looking pretty good. Now we're going to the berry patch. Those are strawberries over there, but look at my blackberries. Those are looking pretty good. Beautiful. I'm loving this. Blackberries, raspberries, and more strawberries and a weed bed. And that concludes the garden, guys. Everything is looking pretty good. Everything just looks pretty healthy except for a couple of beds. Yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.